Yo, what is up? This is Larry Reviews, and we're back again with a Mythos unboxing slash review. And this time we're going to be looking at 6-ear Mazoque, whatever it says. Anyways, in the back, you get a description of it. You know, they try to get all detailed with it, but really it's this one right here has, the figure itself, per usual. We got bookmarks and pencil holder, licenses and all that. Mythos has really fallen off. I don't really think they've had a good figure since the Broly figure, and honestly, that figure got, dethroned by that ZT Broly. But hopefully, this one does all right. So let's open up these boxes and see what all comes inside. In this first one right here, which is the bookmarks, we get the faces, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what all faces we get. First face we get is, how can I get it to focus? All right, there we go. Anyways, first face we get right here is this grinning face. Looks amazing. You can see the earrings right there hanging down. You can see the next one is a looking down kind of mad face. And so far the faces look great. This next one we get is a teeth gritting face. Again, looks amazing. Then we get a serious looking face right there. Good bit of detail on it. The earrings look great. The red around the eyes look amazing. And last but not least, we get a powering up screaming face. Also amazing. Alright, so now let's open up the pencil holder. And here we get quite a few things actually. Here in the back we get this little sword piece plus a little blast effect piece. You also get the little cape that they always give you, to try to play it off with it's what it's supposed to be, when in reality this is a Vegito. Anyways, we also get a bunch of hands right here. The feet to exchange. Again, another accessory for the Monkey King, a sword. Let's open it up, look at it. For them to just have it to play off or whatever, a lot of times they do didn't, and put some detail on it, even if it don't need it. Got some battle damage on it. A little wrap. Alright. And here we get his battle damage skirt piece, which looks amazing. As you can tell right here, they put a little bit of color because this is the limit breaker one. Kind of gives it the Kaioken look where the aura is all red. And the hair, like I was saying, this is a limit breaker Super Saiyan 4, so they got the red tips on the hair. I like that. All right, let's take a look at some of these hands that they come with, and I love the way the Mythos does this. Is they put them all in hand trees, so I can just grab them right here and kind of show you everything we get. So here's the first one. We get the hands that hold the blast piece, some thumbs up hands right here, and some fist hands. This other one, we get I don't know exactly what this would be. Okay, kind of like a neck holding hand right here. And this one's more like a face grabbing hand. So there's those, and per usual with a Vegito, they give you this little finger blast hands because that's what he did when he first appeared in Dragon Ball Z. So now they put him on all of them, and then your fighting stand hands. So that's a pretty good bit of hands to come with. They got a kind of like a pearlescent look to them. I know in the camera you can't really tell, but real glossy like. And then, you know, his kicking shoes. All right, so now let's see what this comes with, which is the figure itself. I don't really play it off as anything else but what it is, the figure. And here we have it. It comes with a skirt piece already, but it's not battle damaged. And it also comes with a bunch of these hands right here, but these are more like sculpted hands. Like this one right here holds the sword piece, or you know, it could be a slicing hand. But there's no movement to it. You can't move the wrist like you'd be able to with the other ones. They're just kind of, you know, like a statue look. But they're pretty clean. I mean, if you just want your character to have his arms next to his side, it looks great. And it does away with the little pieces right here that make it look like it's cut off. It just looks, you know, gives it a clean look, which we'll try that on in a minute. I'll show you what that looks like. So anyway, you get fists, some relaxed hands, and his sword piece hand. Now let's take this guy out right here, and here's your Monkey King. They went all out with giving you a head sculpt that's all painted. You know, you also get some monkey hands, some monkey feet, and the skirt piece. But anyways, let's put it together as a Vegito and see what it looks like. And there we have it, all put together. Looks very amazing. Love the way it looks. A lot of people say it scales a little bit big for you know, SH Figuarts. Here we have him next to Gohan, and he doesn't seem too bad off scale to me. But y'all tell me what y'all think. But anyways, let's look at this head sculpt. This looks amazing. Look at this. Get some, as always, some hinges in the back right here. I do believe there's two different ones. One right here, one right here. Then you get the hinges right here on the side pieces, you know, make it look like it's powering up or just sitting on his shoulders. Looking up wise, he looks up rather well, considering he's got this hair back here, but like I said, it's got hinges on it that, oh look, I don't even have his hair all the way in. So I can get it in here real quick. There we go. But anyways, he can look up pretty good and down just as well. Digs right into the chest, no hindering anywhere. Arms go up about like this much. Of course, you can twist them up to get that up motion. And let's see how they look across. Pretty good. They go across very well. Very good torso bend right there. You don't usually get a good bend in the torsos, but this one's pretty good. And back as well. And then of course they can go side to side. This plastic right here is very soft. You can move it around very easily. Pretty flimsy. It's not going to hinder any movement. You get the tail back here. It's got a little hole for it. Cuts around it. And like I said, it's very flimsy, so legs can go out pretty good. You can get them kick movements or splits. Of course, on your knees, double. Then you get the you get a thigh swivel in there. Pretty good. Also with the ankle rocker, got a good one right there. They don't go that far back or forward, but you know, it's enough, more than some of the older versions. And also toe hinge right there. If we look at the elbows, look at that. They bend in pretty good. Little over 90. And there goes this arm that comes off very easily. Because like I said, I'll go ahead and put one of these on. This is one of the just statue version where this doesn't move at all. Like right here we get a little bit of a wrist movement. You can tell right here, but on these they're just stationary and they can go on right here like that. Now this one goes over here. I got the other one. Yeah. See, you get more of a clean look. But yeah, overall, very clean figure. Honestly, I'm really glad to have it in the collection. I didn't get all of them. I thought this one would be the one I wanted the best just because Mythos hasn't really been, you know, having the greatest figures, but I thought I'd give this one a try, and I really do like this one. Out of all four of them, I think there was four, I do think this one's the best for me. It'll go great with my Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly. And let me know in the comments, did you get this one? Did you even get any of these, or are you just giving up on Mythos altogether? But anyways, that was it for this one. Just a quick review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.